I was going into the fourth quarter. To be honest with you, I was thinking to myself, this is going to be a bad loss. That's the way I was thinking. As our biggest problem was we weren't playing with any energy, and some nights you just don't. There's no way to get it, and but we hung in there long enough. We could have been down by more. The free throw shooting was a factor. We hung in there long enough, and we got that run, and I just thought we started hitting a few hoops, and we were able to get into some pressure, and that's the pace we want to play at. In the first 3 quarters, we were sleepwalking. I think we had 32 points. We ended up with
60.
So we scored 30 in the fourth quarter. I mean, I'm not saying we're going to score 120 points in a game, but that's more that fourth quarter is more of how we've been playing. First 3 quarters is kind of why the game, maybe sometimes people want to terminate the game of basketball playing like that. So, Pam had a good night offensively. I think it took her a little while to get going, but the fourth quarter, to be honest with you, Gabby went back in the game with about 6 minutes to go. Her first possession, she allowed the girl to cross her face, catch the ball, and lay it in. And I think about 55 people in the gym told her you can't allow someone to cross your face. And I brought it up again the next time out, and she wasn't all that thrilled with me or herself. And then she came out and she put together, I think, a mini 7-0 run.
Yep.
And that's a sign of a grit player, someone who wants to win. She didn't go out and pout about it. She went out and did something about it, and that was the key sequence of the game.
And I guess so going forward, how many wins do you guys have now?
10 and 4. We play in 23, so we need 12.
So you need 12. All right. So you need 2 more. What are you telling these guys to kind of get that? I mean, obviously you're running out of time here.
Yeah. I'm not as concerned about that as maybe you are. Unless something drastically goes wrong, we'll be in the tournament. But
right.
We want to play. We want to be playing well, and we want to play at home as much as we can. But I think our kids know now, and they have for a while. We got off to a rough start. I mean, we have 4 losses. We lost to Williams twice. They're number 3 in the state. We lost to Cathedral once. They're number 1 in the state, and we lost to Arlington Catholic once, who we beat by 30 the other night. So I think that speaks volumes about where we're coming. But this is a team that's in first place in their league in the Merrimack Valley too. That's a non-league opponent that we beat. Lynn Classical is the first place. So we've played some good teams non-league as well. So I like where we're at. But I think our kids know. If we play like we did the first 3 quarters, anyone can beat us.
Right.
If we play like we did in the fourth quarter, we can play with anybody. So it's not so much 10 wins or 12 wins. It's us dictating pace and playing with some energy. And we did have an emotional game on Friday. No practice Saturday. Yesterday is 1.5 hours. But that's they're 17-year-old kids. They should. You only get 85 of these in your life. You shouldn't just not show up to some. But it took me a while to find the right combination too. We tried a number of different ones. Some were okay, some were bad. Some were okay for a little while, but that last grouping was real good.
Coach, one last question on the 250 last Friday. Wins, now 251.
Yeah.
So just some reaction to that.
Similar to the other night, it's we've had really good players. It's I haven't seen anybody get that amount of wins with bad teams every year. So, I mean, there's a bunch of good coaches out there that go 10-10 every year, but if they weren't so good, their team would go 2-18. So, we've had great players here. I think more than anything, we've built a good program here that consistently wins, that consistently plays hard, with the exception of a few quarters tonight. And I'm proud of the fact that of the 38 kids that have graduated from here, they all went on to 4-year colleges. And of those 38, 21 of them have played college basketball, anywhere from divisions 1 to 3. So, that's the stuff that's important. Wins on Mondays and Fridays are great, but we want to build, a program that produces good student athletes, and I think we've done that.